We are back again with another video for UFC Fight Night Blanchfield vs Barber. Because somehow I forgot what day it was and posted the video one day earlier. Since yesterday's video I've added 265 new picks, including 8 for the new fight from 27 channels. So let's find out what has changed and which fighters are picked the most for every fight on this card. Opening up the prelims, we have a fight in the women's strawweight division between Rayanne dos Santos and Ardelean. Dos Santos is the favorite with minus 275 and with plus 220 Ardelean the underdog. Dos Santos is also a huge favorite in picks by the Tapology Community with 92%, and most are expecting she will win via decision. And we see the same in picks by the YouTube Prediction Channels. 60 out of 71 pick her to win for 84.5%. The best predictors over the last year have it 6 out of 7, but she's not such a big favorite in picks by the best predictors on favorite fighters and is picked 5 out of 8. And the underdog Ardelean is only picked 1 out of 9 by the best underdog predictors. As a quick reminder, or for those new to the channel, the best prediction channels are highlighted in green. Dark green means they had a 5% or higher return on investment over the past 12 months, and light green means they had a return on investment below 5%. I also track the best predictors for favorites and underdogs separately. The best favorite predictors have the highest ROI based only on the picks for betting favorites, and best underdog predictors had the highest ROI based only on the picks for underdogs. For a full breakdown of the best predictors, check out the 1 year results video, which is linked in the video description or at the end of this video. The second fight of the night was just made in the last 24 hours. Bolaji, previous opponent, withdrew from the fight, which was Markel Medeiros, and he has been replaced by Michael Aswell. Bolaji is a huge favorite with minus 370, making him the biggest favorite in odds on this card, which 24 hours ago was Billy Ray Goff. Also in picks by the Tapology Community, he's a huge favorite with 94%, and most are expecting he will win this fight via KO, TKO or a decision. And with 94%, he's the biggest favorite on this card in picks by the Tapology Community. Because this fight was just announced, I've only tracked picks from 8 channels, and all of them pick Bolaji to win. And for this fight, none of the best predictors and the best favorite or underdog predictors have made picks yet. So for now, no data on that. Up next, we have a fight between two welterweights in a catchweight bout, between Andreas Gustafsson and Trevin Giles. Gustafsson, who's making his UFC debut, is the favorite with minus 170, and Giles the underdog with plus 140 in average odds. Gustafsson is the big favorite in picks by the Tapology Community with 87%, and most are predicting he will win this fight via KO TKO. And we see the same results in picks by the YouTube Prediction Channels. 61 out of 70 channels pick him to win for 87%. And all of the best predictors, the best favorite and underdog predictors pick Gustafsson to win as well, with 6 out of 6, 7 out of 7 and 8 out of 8. So the predictors are expecting this to be a rough night for Trevin Giles. Next we go to the lightweight division for a fight between Jordan Leavitt and Holobaugh. Jordan Leavitt is the favorite with minus 215 in average odds, and with plus 175 Holobaugh the underdog. 77% of the Tapology Community pick Leavitt to win, and most have predicted he will win this fight via decision. And of the YouTube Prediction Channels, 55 out of 74 also picked Jordan Leavitt to win for 74%. The best predictors for now are a bit less optimistic and pick him 5 out of 8 for 62%. And the favorite Jordan Leavitt is picked by the best favorite predictors 6 out of 9. Holobaugh, the underdog, is picked by the best underdog predictors 4 out of 10, so some of them see some value in this underdog. If you enjoy the content and find it helpful or informative, then don't forget to like this video or subscribe. Thank you so much. The future prelims in the flyweight division between Allan Nascimento and Jafel Filho. With minus 160 in average odds, Allan Nascimento is the slight favorite, and with plus 130, Jafel Filho the underdog. In picks by the Tapology Community, it's kind of close. Nascimento is the favorite with 60% and Filho 40%. But no matter who wins, most are expecting that this fight will go to the scorecards. In picks by the UFC Prediction Channels on YouTube, it's even closer, and Jafel Filho is the slight favorite and is picked by 2 channels more for 38 out of 74. But in yesterday's video, Allan Nascimento was picked by 1 channel more. In picks by the best predictors, it's even and 4 out of 8 for each. Most of the best favorite predictors aren't picking the favorite Allan Nascimento, and he's only picked by 3 out of 9. But the best underdog predictors, 5 out of 10, or half of them, see some value in this underdog Jafel Filho. Opening up the main card, we have a fight in the middleweight division between Reese and Duško Todorović. And Zach Reese is the favorite with minus 245 and Duško the underdog with plus 195. But in picks by the Tapology community, Zach Reese is a huge favorite with 90% and most are expecting he will win this fight via KO, TKO. And the prediction channels on YouTube agree, and 65 out of 75 have picked Zach Reese for 87%. 8 of the best predictors that have made picks so far all pick Zach Reese to win. And with the best favorite predictors, it's 8 out of 9. And none of the best underdog predictors have faith in Duško Todorović. Up next, we go to the women's bantamweight division for a fight between Ketlen Vieira and Maycee Chasson. And in odds, this fight is the closest on this card. Maycee Chasson is the small favorite with minus 121 and with plus 100 Ketlen Vieira the small underdog. But in picks by the Tapology community, it's not so close and Chasson is the favorite with 65%. And, as is the case in most women's fights, most are expecting that this fight will go to the scorecards. Chasson is also the favorite in picks by the YouTube prediction channels with 45 out of 73 for 62%. The best predictors are more in line with the odds makers and it's basically a coin flip with 4 out of 8 for each. The best favorite predictors have it 5 out of 9 for Maycee and the best underdog predictors 6 out of 10 for Ketlen. But because this fight is so close in odds and at the beginning of the week Ketlen was the favorite and Maycee the underdog, the picks for the best underdog and favorite predictors don't mean much in this fight. Up next, we have a fight between Dustin Jacoby and Bruno Lopez in the light heavyweight division. With minus 195, Dustin Jacoby is the favorite and Bruno Lopez the underdog with plus 160. Jacoby is also the favorite in picks by the Tapology community with 69% and most are expecting he will win this fight via KO or TKO. And he's a slightly bigger favorite in picks by the YouTube prediction channels with 56 out of 75 for 75%. But he's even a bigger favorite in picks by the best predictors over the last year with 7 out of 8 for 87.5%. And also the best predictors for favorite fighters in odds picked Dustin Jacoby 7 out of 9. Do any of the best underdog predictors have faith in Bruno Lopez? Well, not really, and he's only picked by 1 out of 10. Want to stay ahead with the latest picks, odds and stats for all fights while supporting the channel? Consider becoming a Buy Me a Coffee member or a Patreon supporter. After this video, every Friday and Saturday I update the latest stats with newly added picks from all UFC prediction channels, the best predictors and the most profitable favorite and underdog predictors. Updated odds. Track how the betting lines shift daily. Tapology stats. See if the MMA community's picks are changing. Support the channel and get exclusive daily updates. Links are in the description. I'd really appreciate it. The next fight is in the welterweight division between Ramiz Brahimaj and Billy Ray Goff. With minus 350, Billy Ray Goff is the big favorite and Ramiz Brahimaj the underdog with plus 275. Goff is also the big favorite in picks by the Tapology community with 82% and most are expecting he will win this fight via KO TKO. And he's even a bigger favorite in picks by the prediction channels on YouTube with 61 out of 68 for 90%. And the best predictors have it 5 out of 6 and the best favorite predictors 7 out of 8. And the underdog Ramiz is only picked 1 out of 8 by the best underdog predictors. In the co-main event of the evening, we have Mateusz Gamrot versus Leavitt Klein in the lightweight division. In average odds, Mateusz Gamrot is the slight favorite with minus 165 and with plus 135 Leavitt Klein the underdog. 76% of the Tapology community have picked Mateusz Gamrot to win and most predict he will win this fight via decision. But he's not such a big favorite in picks by the YouTube prediction channels and he's only picked 46 out of 75 for 61%. But everything starts to change when we look at the best predictors. And now Leavitt Klein becomes a big favorite and he's picked 7 out of 8 for 87.5%. And the favorite in odds, Mateusz Gamrot, is only picked by the best favorite predictors 2 out of 9. Not showing much faith in this favorite. And the underdog, Leavitt Klein, is picked by the best underdog predictors 7 out of 10. So, if you believe the best predictors over the last year, Leavitt Klein might be a really good underdog to bet on. And then, for the main event of the evening, we have a fight in the women's flyweight division between Erin Blanchfield and Maycee Barber. The favorite is Erin Blanchfield with minus 240 in average odds. And the underdog is Maycee Barber with plus 195. With 76%, most of the Tapology community pick Erin Blanchfield to win. And almost everyone predicts that this fight will go to the scorecard. And Erin Blanchfield is even a bigger favorite in picks by the YouTube prediction channels. 60 out of 74 channels pick her to win for 81%. And the best predictors agree with 7 out of 8 for 87.5%. And the favorite in odds, Erin Blanchfield, is picked 100% or 9 out of 9 by the best favorite predictors. And the underdog, Maycee Barber, is only picked 1 out of 10 by the best underdog predictors, showing almost no faith in Maycee Barber to win this fight. What might be some good betting opportunities on this card? The first one is Andreas Gustafsson. With minus 170, he is the slight favorite, but he's picked 100% by the best predictors for 6 out of 6 and the best favorite predictors 7 out of 7. The next one is Zach Reese. He is a pretty big favorite with minus 245 in average odds, but he's also picked 100% by the best predictors for 8 out of 8 and the best favorite predictors 8 out of 9. And the last potential good betting opportunity is the underdog Leavitt Klein. His average odds are plus 135, but he is picked by the best predictors 7 out of 8 and the best underdog predictors 7 out of 10. Hope you enjoyed this overview of all the fight picks. If you found it helpful, drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to support the channel while getting exclusive updates, consider becoming a Patreon supporter or a member on Buy Me a Coffee. Thank you so much for watching, have an awesome weekend, enjoy the fights, and I will see you in the next video.